Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. As you know, I'm Sir Worldwide, and this is
Sir Drinks a Lot. What's going on, people?
Yeah, we want to weigh in again on a topic that nobody wants to talk about, but we're going to bring it up, and it is racism. Now, you know, the dude got the same color skin we got, Kanye.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what we want to talk about today, about Kanye. So today, you know, everybody knows Sir Drinks a Lot as the guy who drinks a lot. But today, Sir Drinks a Lot going to do something he don't normally do. I'm going to put my glass down. Because what we going to come at you today is with something serious. Now, of course, everybody saw Kanye's interview or rant or whatever on TMZ that made it across the world. And he said a few things on there that got some people really talking.
Yeah, like slavery is a choice?
Yeah, like slavery is a choice.
Come on.
Which, you know, and he got a few things wrong. I mean, he said it was 400 years of slavery in the United States, but actually it was like 204. It was actually like 246 years, because first of all, slavery started in 1619 in this country when the Dutch brought about 40 or 50 slaves over to America. Well, it wasn't America then, but over to this what would be America, and it ran till 1865 with the Abraham Lincoln, you know, freeing the slaves. So it was actually 246 years, but still, that was a long time. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, you know, I got a story because I was a little kid when I first heard about the racism thing.
Right.
My great-grandmother told me a story about my grandfather. He's riding a trolley in Detroit, right?
Right.
And these white men got on the trolley and told this black woman to get up.
Right.
And I was like, get up, nigga, or you go sit somewhere else.
Right,
It's
right.
before Rosa Parks.
Right, right.
So my grandfather, he's riding, he's going to work, you know, he's working for Ford. And he told us, why don't y'all get off this trolley and insult me?
Right.
So they got off, right?
Right.
And he commenced to wax their ass.
Right.
And he beat their ass so bad he had to run away for the police came and arrested him because he left them laying there.
Yeah. So,
you know, so these kind of stories people don't hear, but my grandmother wouldn't lie about it.
Oh, no. The man, racism has been going on for a long time, you know. And like, okay, so when Kanye made the comment, he said 400 years of slavery. And then he go, it's a choice. Well, here's the deal, Kanye. A choice, okay. And he did say, well, you mean all of y'all? I think, and then the part that a lot of times the news I'm putting on is what he said after that. He was saying like, you know, all of y'all meaning, I guess all of y'all meaning the 4 to 6 million slaves that was brought to this country. Now, which I guess he was meaning that you should have did an uprising or whatever to, you know, try and end slavery. But we didn't understand this. Kanye is thinking 2018. Okay, he's not thinking 1818 or 1718.
Right.
Number one, we didn't have no weapons back then. We didn't have access to guns and whatever. They had, you know, they had access to everything. They had the guns, they had the whips, and they also brainwashed.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, they brainwashed, and they instilled that fear. And one of the people that they would instill the fear in is the female. They would instill female, and they would instill fear into the female, and so she would raise her sons. Do what master says. Never look master in the eye. Do this. Master's this. So this child is being brought up from birth all through his years, the fear and master. This was the mental thinking back in those days.
Yeah, one thing they did, and you can look it up, we're not making this up. They would take the baby from the mother, right?
Right.
And crush his head with a
God.
brick right in front of the mother. That instilled fear in her. Any more children she had. I mean, these things nobody wants to talk about,
right,
but they did actually happen.
Exactly. And another point I want to bring up, Kanye, I'm talking to you right now, brother. Okay. Kanye, sometimes, you know, hey, you my dog and all. I like your music. I've been listening to you for years. But I'm talking to you like a dad now because I know I'm older than you. Kanye, you need to think. You said you're a free thinker. You need to think before you act. Now, okay, you put on that red hat, the Make America Great hat.
It's already a great country.
Okay, so I'm not quite sure, but this is my thinking. When the Confederate flag was first established hundreds of years ago, I'm quite sure it wasn't a symbol of racism, okay? But it became that because of the people who embraced that flag, of the people who were tormented, hung, persecuted under that flag, that made it a symbol of racism. That red hat, that red Make America Great hat, Donald Trump might have started out with that just being a campaign hat, but it's the people who the racist people who have embraced that hat, who wear that hat, has turned that hat into a symbol of racism. Just like, to me, if you would see a KKK hood, a Confederate flag, and that red Make America Great hat is to black people, that's a sign of racism. So yes, Kanye, when you put that hat on, my brother, you should have realized that black people is not gonna. You might as well just wrap yourself up in a Confederate flag. Okay, that's what you might as well did, man. Because that's the way we as black Americans take the wearing of that hat. I would never wear one of those red. Would you, home? Would you, home?
Not at all.
Make America hat, a great hat. I would never wear that.
No, because I'm not about hate or racism. That's old school. Like I said, these young kids, they don't want to be hating.
Exactly.
They must be more intelligent than when we were, because they got so many things at their fingertips. The computer, they can learn about what happened.
Exactly.
I mean, I didn't know Harriet Tubman was a fine black woman. You know, we see pictures of her. She was a fine black woman, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of things that they don't want us to know. It's right there for us too, though.
Right. And she was a brave woman too.
Yes, she
definitely was a brave woman too. Yes. Escort over 40 to 50,000 slaves. She helped bring up. Well, she started the Underground Railroad, and about 40 to 50,000 slaves made it to freedom. A lot escorted by her, and a lot just found their way up north to freedom. So the bottom line is, Kanye, just think, man, before you do some things. You're a cool brother. I know you got millions of fans around the world, but realize, man, you also a dad. You know, and you want to be around here for your kids. You don't want to be doing things. I'm gonna say it up, stupid things that's gonna cause people to put death threats out on you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he dropped the album today or tomorrow. Don't buy it. Let's punish this dude because he's stupid. Young kids listen to this guy. Come on, think about the children, Kanye.
Well, like I said, what Kanye should do is, which I know he's not, he should he should I don't know if he has apologized or whatever, but he ought to just say, you know what, I made a mistake, and what I want to try and do now is, he said he's a free thinker, and we're free thinkers as well. So I'm just saying, Kanye, think before you act.
Yeah, Kanye, why don't you encourage everybody to celebrate June 19th? Our people don't even know what the heck it is. Look it up, June 19th. We should be celebrating that. Big ups to all the Hispanic people going to be celebrating tomorrow, Cinco de Mayo. I'm all for that. They got their day, they celebrate it. That's a good thing. Right. We need to celebrate June 19th. Look it up. You need to know what it is. Kanye, why don't you speak out and tell everybody what it is? Like I give Drake big ups on the Artist React not long ago, because what he did was all these celebrities should start doing. Drake was giving out money to the people like crazy, the homeless people. All you celebrities that follow Drake's trail and do that, It ain't about racism. He doesn't care who he gave it to. I mean, he did care, but what I'm saying, it wasn't about the color of the skin.
Right.
So, to hug this guy and get on the tail of Donald Trump, who we know is a racist, and all these racist people that love him, no, I can't buy it. I cannot buy it. Because you're a spokesman for your people, Kanye, whether you want to be or not.
Exactly. And people watch what you do and follow what you do. And the young people are watching you. So, now you may have a good deal, a good thought behind this, this love thing and forgiving, forgiving just like you forgave the doctor who performed that operation on your mom and she passed away, which I'm so sorry to hear about. When I even heard about it, I was so sorry with what happened. And you forgave him. Well, okay, that's kind of understandable. But believe me, Kanye, which you know, there's some people out there, man, that just don't want to, just ain't gonna ever accept that type of thinking. They always gonna preach hate. They always gonna believe in hate, and no matter what you do, is not gonna change their mind and their opinion. So my thing is, keep making good music, enjoy your kids. And brother, just stop living on the edge, and like I said, Kanye, think before you act, brother.
Yeah, and to all of my brothers and sisters, if the police pull you over, a lot of times it's racial profiling, but just respect that officer, no matter what you're doing or how you feel. Respect him, because when he sees intelligence, he's going to do the right thing.
Exactly.
Okay.
And notice how the two brothers who were arrested in the Starbucks.
In Philadelphia.
There was no, they didn't struggle. There was no cursing. They left out of there peacefully.
I'm proud of
something like Dr. King would do. They left out of handcuffed peacefully out of the Starbucks with smiles on their faces.
Yes.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? And they have had restitution for what happened.
Yes.
So, anyway. But anyway, like I said, subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. Pass the word on about the color of somebody's skin. That shouldn't change nothing.
Really. And remember, we all are human beings.
One species.
No matter what our color. We all bleed red. We all get sick and die of cancer. We just,
other things.
Other things. So I'm just saying, so we are all one.
Yes.
We just happen to be different colors. So
that's right. 3 years ago, I had that cancer. I healed myself.
He did.
I did.
My homie,
I told the doctor, you take care of the prostate, I got the cancer.
Yeah, he ready. Let's
go. The power of the Lord, the wisdom he's given me, I got rid of my cancer. Okay? So let's love one another.
Do that.
Kanye, we can love you.
All right, Kanye.
You need to clean it up, bro.
That's right, Kanye.
Yeah. Subscribe.
Right. Subscribe.
Like us.
Like us.